Oh, yeah. The movement's much smoother now. Good work, Max.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, what's with the hallways? It looks like...
400 Encinal. I scanned it in.
That's great, Maxine, but this is supposed to be a virtual reality debugger. It's supposed to be an adventure.
I know. This is just a prototype.
Better not let management see it. They'd probably jump all over it. Shades of Microsoft Bob.
Yeah, they'd hate it.
No, they'd love it. I can see it now. Windows friendly, now Bob friendly. First Wobby, then Bobby. God help us. Hey, where are the monsters? The bugs.
They're coming next week. Thursday, maybe. Hey, watch this.
That's cool.
Messages come across the network as graffiti. Hey, this is your office. Go inside.
Shit.
Well, what do you think? You've done a great job, Max. If we could get some more people, we can do this thing.
Thanks. I've asked a couple folks from the graphics team to come over and let us make a pitch. If you can convince them, they'll do stuff in their spare time until you can get management buy-off.
Great.
I hope you know what you're doing, Joe. Farnsworth could shut you down just like that, and I'd be back working on escalations.
Well, you worry too much.
Damn it, Joe. I really wish you'd get rid of that volleyball.
My lucky volleyball? What if I asked you to get rid of your Star Trek keyboard?
That's different. I don't take it with me every damn place I go.
Hey, looks like here's our recruits.
Jo Pendleton, Rhoda Walmer, and Paul Sanders.
Hey, how you doing?
Have a seat.
Check out a project we've been wrapping up slowly. We got first-rate hardware we want. Exec buy-off, we got sales down on their knees. Got to give them something for the
Max has showed us the prototype, and we've got a few ideas. You want us? You got us.
Great! Oh, I gotta get this. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye. This is Joe.
Hi, Joe. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not stupid. I know what you're up to.
And what would that be, Bruce?
You're trying to recruit people from other groups to work on your project in their spare time. I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Assuming what you're saying is true, why not?
For one thing, these people, my people, don't have any spare time. And even if we wanted your silly little program, we'd buy it from someone else.
I thought theft was more your speed, Bruce.
Joe, one of these days, I'm really gonna miss you. Right now, I'll settle for killing your project. If you check your numbers, you'll find your budget is 0.
You can't do that.
It's done.
Over my dead body.
But I don't feel dead.
Ms. Pendleton, you were struck by a Costco customer who ran the Encinal Dubois stop sign. I'm afraid you're as dead as they come.
Well, this is a nightmare. What the hell?
Ms. Pendleton, you'll have to watch your language up here. Remember where you are.
Name, please.
Josephine Pendleton.
Age.
30.
Employer.
I work for the Santa Cruz Operation.
Really? I'm so sorry.
It's not that bad. Look, I've got this weird feeling that something is wrong.
Mother's maiden name.
Look, I'm telling you that something is wrong.
Calm down.
Is there a problem?
I know that you probably hear this all the time, but I think there's been a screw-up. I'm not dead.
Mr. Jordan, I'm very sorry. Ms. Pendleton, I assure you, we don't make those kinds of mistakes.
Well, there's a first time for everything. My name is Jo Pendleton, and I work for the Santa Cruz Operation.
Really? I'm so sorry.
It's not that bad.
How did she manage to bring that thing up here with her?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Well, it's strange enough that we'll have to check. Pull up the records on Pendleton, Josephine.
I'm afraid she's right, sir. Her probability is near 0 well into the next century.
See, I told you.
This is terrible. You mean you collected this woman before she was dead?
Well, I didn't want her to suffer, and besides, the Sol server was down and I couldn't download the probability matrix. As far as I could see, there was no chance that she could have avoided the car.
Are you kidding? I'm an SCO manager. I'm an expert at changing direction.
Oh no. Most of the evidence has been downloaded. You can't return it to her body. I'm going to have to take personal charge of this case.
What?
Don't worry, Joe. I'll find you another body.
Looks like we have one. It says here the policy manager has died.
As I said, I'll find you another one.
But I like the body that I had. Well, sorta.
Well, your body belongs to 7 other people right now. That was very generous of you.
You've got to get me into the body of an SCO employee. I've got to finish my project. My team is depending on me.
Miss Pendleton, when Mr. Jordan says he's going to find you a body, it doesn't mean he's going to kill someone for you.
Excuse me, sir. Couldn't we bounce her?
Seems to me the last time I let you improvise a solution, a B-movie actor ended up as the President of the United States.
Well, what do you mean, bounce me?
Have you ever driven to work and then realized you don't even remember getting in your car?
Well, sure.
You see, Joe, most people go through their everyday lives without really thinking about it. They speak of being on autopilot.
Exactly. And we found we can temporarily bounce souls into the bodies of people who are on autopilot.
Now let me get this straight. You're going to put me into the body of someone else temporarily, and when they get a wake-up call, you're going to bounce me into the body of someone else?
Exactly.
Very well. Make it so.
Can you put me into someone specific?
You high-tech people are all alike. Someone presents you with a miracle, and you respond with a feature request. Just relax, close your eyes. Now double-click your heels and say there's no place like home.
You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you'd say it. We'll push you across the network.
Good luck, Joe. You'll be hearing from me soon.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Jo's my best friend. Now that she's gone, I'm thinking of quitting. God, I'm so depressed.
Well, I gotta go to a meeting in a minute, but I can tell you what I do when I get depressed.
What?
I fantasize about what I'm going to say in my exit interview.
My system's down and I've deleted. I think I may be uninhibited in a while. I found new interests, yes it's true, that I must pursue. You lay me off and then you hire me back again. You think my work will be the way it's always been. You think that I will never go, and not so. You can find me riding drivers with the OS team at Next. They may not make a profit, but the people are the best. And you might think I'm crazy, but I'm happy as can be. Do you miss me? How I've waited for this day. I don't need my resume, my ceramic journey. I'm happy like I've never been before. My resignation letter's stapled to your door. My desk is empty, my card key on the floor. And if you need me once again, well then, you can find me out at Sunsoft, gonna make their code perform. How convenient that I never signed a non-disclosure form, and the job won't drive me crazy. I'm as happy as can be. Do you miss me? I won't work my next way, earning someone else's pay. I'm happy like I've never been before. Hit it. I got my salary action the other day. Just 2%. What else can I say? I won't take it anymore. What for? You can find me up in Redmond doing Windows 9-day. Sure, Microsoft is boring, but at least it's decent pay. SCO's already hazy. I'm as happy as can be. Do you miss me? Not your apologies today, and just one thing to say before adjourning. I'm happy like I've never been before. Do you miss me?
Hey, Max, you gotta stop what you're doing and get back to work on the project.
Do I know you?
Oh, that's right. You don't recognize me. Max, brace yourself. I'm Jo Pendleton.
Yeah, right.
I know this sounds crazy, Max. They took me by mistake. They took me too early. This doesn't look like my body. Well, it's sort of a loner.
I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but if you come near me, I'm gonna crack your skull.
Right, like the time you whacked me in the head with that surfboard. 3 stitches right here, Max. Who are you gonna call? 8,000? It's me, Jo. Remember the time you got out of the hot tub and fell asleep naked on the couch at Mission Street? I came in Monday morning to put a towel over you.
You probably heard that from some old timer.
Okay, what about this?
Everybody knows Jo carried a volleyball.
Oh, Max, give me a break.
What the? Jo? Yes. Jo?
Yes, it's me.
Oh my God.
Yes. We've got to get back to work on the project. I'll help you any way I can.
But Jo...
Don't argue. We don't have much time. I could bounce out of this body any second. If that happens, I'll contact you again, but I'll probably be someone else.
But Jo, I'm trying to tell you, Farnsworth has got us he's canceled the project. He's got us working on Integra escalations.
You let me worry about Farnsworth. I'll run some interference for you. What about the source code? Is it secure?
Yeah, it's still on God's Go.
Okay, we're in business. There's going to be an unscheduled surprise at the next forum.
Jo, what's it like being dead?
I beg your pardon?
What's it like being dead?
Well, I do have 30 offices and 2 bathrooms waiting for me. So I'll give it to you in a nutshell. Nietzsche, of course, with his essentially materialistic and anti-metaphysical worldview, would place any notion of an afterlife firmly in the subjective realm. A reaction to the inability of the human mind, as conceived by Hempel and others.
Okay, none of what you are about to hear will leave this room. I mean it. This is Catherine Trammell of the media research firm Stone and Fenster.
2 independent teams have confirmed what your channels have been saying for months now. Your traditional base of Unix users is being quietly eroded by the current high-profile Windows-friendly campaign.
Sit down, please, Al. Sorry.
This is a touchy problem because the 2 markets are mutually exclusive. On one hand, you have a group that says, if I can't learn it in 5 minutes, it's worthless. And another that says, if I can learn it in 5 minutes, it's worthless. These Unix people don't want friendly anything. We must target this segment of the population with surgical media strikes that will not jeopardize our current Windows penetration. In short, we will produce videos for MTV.
I'm on a PDP. A Berkeley in my brain's a command line junkie with the classic in her face. Hack the system code, the stock VI and the old time man pages. I kill the process single user mode. I email flaming with the user in the news group. 90,000 code lines written in C. Had a hot tub mission, slept in the sauna. Someone keeps saying I'm insane to complain about a graphic OS and a mouse on my desk. Don't believe everything that you read. You get a segmentation violation message on your screen. So pull the menus with your face in the dark. Save your Microsoft crap for the kids in Hobby West Park. Yo, cut it.
Don't do Windows, I run Unix, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Double-digit RAM shot.
Don't do Windows, I run Unix, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Forces of evil in a sunsoft night. nightmare. Paying off the trademarks with the phony DOS neighbors, cause someone wants Wabi and the others want merge. One's on networks of the other across the land, with the free trade shows and the internet hose job. The market crap on a magazine rack. I've hung myself on a token ring, a slab of English turkey, and it looks more like a pigeon wing. Time to log out if you can't relate. Trade some stock for the cash, for the length of the weight. And my time is a piece of X-Lax, following with the stock price, till we're choking on our dinners.
Don't do Windows or a Unix, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Crazy with the whizzy whiz.
Don't do Windows or run Unix, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Drive-by DOS game.
All right. I've called this meeting today because it seems that an unauthorized beta copy of Everest has made its way into the hands of a reviewer who thinks he's the Rush Limbaugh of operating systems. And, as you might guess, in his mind, SCO is not the Republican Party. Listen to this.
All the servants of this modest firm are quite dead upon their feet. Whoa, whoa, they've been working for some 2 years now. Now their project is complete. They've searched for answers, so take your chances. It's called SCO Follies. This product was codenamed Everest. You're the one who make the climb. Whoa, whoa, your hardware will run so dead dog slow. Better upgrade while there's time. Don't move for answers, just take your chances. It's called SCO Follies. You can say that Novell is only vaporware, and Microsoft is fighting fire with fire. You are still the victims of the bug because they leave, sure as they're the victims of design. All the comforts of your T-Bird box have abandoned you today. Whoa, whoa, you've got simplings of the rear end now, and you've blown them all away. Don't look for answers, just search the manuals. It's called SCO Follies. Which one of you did it? Tell me the truth. Listen to me while I'm speaking to you. People, this is important. Yesterday your network was online. Now your demons have all ceased. Whoa, whoa, you can register them, get in line, or just go back to SCO free. Don't look for answers, you took your chances. It's called SCO Follies.
All right. Any ideas? We need a response.
We could send them BL10. Kidding!
Come on, people. We've got to act fast.
Why don't we just change the product name again?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brilliant! Then we can issue a statement that his review was inaccurate.
Come with me, Joe. I have a real body for you.
You're kidding. An SCO employee?
As promised. Look there.
That's Bruce Farnsworth. What's he doing in manufacturing?
He's getting a set of product boxes to put in his office.
Trying to act like he actually has something to do with his product. Look at him. What a creep.
He's suffocating.
Cool!
Joe!
Well, I'm sorry, but... Hey, no way! You're not putting me in Farnsworth's body!
Think of what you could do as Farnsworth.
Oh, but he's such a jerk!
Bruce Farnsworth is dead. You would only have to look like him. You could finish your project, Joe.
Well, sure, but who knows what slimy things he's involved with. You know, last year he was indicted for selling the same piece of real estate to different people. I hear the founder of Borland bought it twice.
You're running out of time, Joe. Just think, no more bouncing around the company.
Oh, I don't know. If I don't like being Farnsworth, can I have another body?
Okay, Joe. Now go on.
Okay.
Mr. Farnsworth, they've been looking for you everywhere. You're late for the quarterly briefing. Come on.
Good morning, and welcome to the quarterly briefing. Our first speaker is our President and Chief Operating Officer, Afu Mohair.
I'm just a COO, and everywhere I go, no one knows the part I'm playing. I do my song and dance, used to do finance. Ooh, what are they saying? There will come a day when I will run away. What will they ask about me? When the end comes, I'll know what the hell's a COO. SCO goes on without me. I'm just a COO, and everywhere I go, people whine that SCO ain't paying. I'm proud on hardware grants, take a no-growth stance. Ooh, hear what I'm saying. There may come a day when lights will guide our way, yeah right. Until then, just trust me, when end of year comes, I'll know if I'm still the COO. Then you'll get your money, 'cause we got your money. Nobody works for free. Nobody works for free. I'm so tired of this baloney. Let's just knock off one VP and split up the cash.
me.
It is my great pleasure to announce an important promotion. This man came to us from Borland, where he masterminded the restructuring that allowed him to complete the construction of their new facilities. Now, I've never worked with this man, so I talked to some of the people who work for him. And they told me, without exception, that this man is capable of anything. That he lets absolutely nothing stand in his way. That he always listens to everyone's input before announcing his decision. Words of praise for a man whose rise to power has been nothing less than meteoric. Will you please welcome our new Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Bruce Farnsworth.
Thank you. Any questions? I think I see a question over here.
Could you tell me why we just had yet another reorg?
Okay, this was done in order to maximize profitability by leveraging... Oh, hell, I don't know. Another question?
And here's to you, Mr. CFO. Jesus knows how long you'll remain so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And tell me, please, Mr. CFO, what will the stock market have to say? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about your plans for SCO. We'd like to think you won't just help yourself. Look around you and you'll see confusion in our eyes. We work like zombies till it's time to head for home. It's up to you, Mr. CFO. Jesus knows how long you'll remain so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And tell me, please, Mr. CFO, what will the stock market have to say? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Meeting in a conference room where no one ever goes. Putting in a bid to buy a company. It's a little secret upper management will bear. Most of all, you've got to hide it from the troops. Cuckoo-ca-choo, Mr. CFO. Jesus knows how long you'll remain so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And tell me, please, Mr. CFO, what will the stock market have to say? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, that question reminds me of something
Jo Pendleton said to me before she was taken from us. I must have run 1,000 bills. I could have popped 1,000,000 pills. No time to rest my sore feet. So I rub my aching seat. Now did you read the news today? Now the CFO has joined the fray, but another will be hired alright. Cause we always run in fright. There's too many bugs, there's too many features, making too many problems, and not enough folks to go round. Can't you see SCO is a land of confusion? But this is the world we work in, and these are the hands they're tying. Do them and let's stop trying. Make it a place worth working for. Oh, Pizza Hut, where are you now? We've been waiting here for more than an hour. The men upstairs, men of power, are losing their minds by the hour. Cause this is the time, and this is the place. So we look to the future, but there's not enough folks to go round. Tell me why SCO is a land of confusion. But this is the fun we work in. These are the hands they're tying. Undo them and let's start trying to make it a place worth working for. Cause this is the fun we work in. These are the hands they're tying. Undo them and let's start trying to make it a place worth working for. Next question.
Mr. Farnsworth, is it true that they're going to keep salaries flat throughout the year?
Well, now that I'm CFO, there will be a 10% merit increase for all SCO employees across the world. Someone in the back has a question.
Hey, Bruce, how about a hot tub?
How about one in each building?
Bruce, I remember when we used to buy technologies. Now we're buying companies. Are we going to stop building things entirely?
I know. We do buy a lot of stuff. But I think we can start looking to ourselves to provide solutions. Look at Visual TCL. Nobody, not even Doug, thought we could do that. Something new. In fact, at the next forum, I think we'll be introducing some exciting new tools thanks to a small team headed by my friend, Max Korkel. Max, are you out there? Max? Come on up and take a bow. Let's hear it for Max, everybody. Engineer extraordinaire.
No one's going to give it away. They make it hard for the
This has got to stop. Farnsworth is handing out bonuses like there's no tomorrow. Last week he promised one engineer a bonus if she fixed the Severity 1 bug in time for the BL10 handoff.
Did she?
Well, yes, but that's not the point. He's changing the way we do business. All of our programming staff composed of high-priced mercenaries.
I know, he's behaving very strangely.
I think he was just biding his time until we handed him enough rope to hang us.
By the way, I have the results of the survey you asked for.
Uh-huh.
2 out of 5 employees think Farnsworth should be president of SCO.
And the other 3?
They think Farnsworth is already president. So, looks like the name is SCO Open Server. I'll call marketing.
And I'll tell Human Resources to terminate Farnsworth immediately.
I just got a call from a few mohair. They're giving Farnsworth the axe.
You're kidding. Just when I was starting to like the guy.
I don't want this one. Will you do it?
No way. I know, ask the new guy. He looks like he's got that killer instinct.
But it's his first day.
Well then, do it yourself.
Hi there. I've got your first assignment. You get to terminate a VP.
Actually, I left my other job to get away from that sort of thing.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Do you want the body found?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I understand. Leave everything to me.
Mr. Farnsworth.
Max!
Mr. Farnsworth.
Try it again.
Mr. Farnsworth.
Now I can hear you. Max! We're old friends. Call me Bruce. This is Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. It's Tom Jarrett. Mind if I drop by?
Sure.
Be there in a sec.
Who's Tom Jarrett?
Beats the hell out of me.
Better stick around and help me out.
Hi, Bruce. I just got back from the UK. I was wondering when you wanted me to take over Jo Pendleton's group.
Not just yet, as it turns out. Max here has talked me into acting as the team's manager for the time being.
Oh, I see. So you'll be doing the demo for Forum.
That's right. And I want to see to it that Max gets everything she needs in order to accomplish it.
Oh, I can see I've caught you at a bad time. Call me if you need me.
Sure. You can tell me how things went in the UK.
Yeah.
That was weird.
You can say that again. Listen, Joe, the reason I stopped off was to tell you that I found the bug in the policy manager.
That's great!
This is Ash.
It's Tom Jarrett. I think there's been a change in plan. Farnsworth is actually supporting the demo. I don't think we need to go through with this.
Come on, he's just setting himself up with some deniability.
No, I'm telling you, he's changed his mind. It's almost like he's not the same person.
Was he alone when you talked to him?
Well, no.
Look, Bruce set this up because he knew the demo might happen whether he liked it or not. Unless I hear from him otherwise, it's our job to be at Forum ahead of them and make sure the demo doesn't happen.
Wait a minute!
It's too late to get cold feet, Tom. Bruce knows what he's doing. I'll see you at Forum.
Good morning. I guess you're all wondering why I called this sales meeting. I don't quite know how to go about it, but I have this new project that my team is working on. It's new, it's very new, and we haven't even quite finished it yet. But what I wanted to do here was to see how receptive you would be to...
Mr. Farnsworth, exactly what are you trying to say?
I want you to pitch a product that doesn't exist yet.
you just say so?
Yeah, let me explain how sales works, all right? Kick it! You gotta get them all dated.
Great! Now have a seat and let me tell you all about the product.
Actually, all we need is a name and a price.
Mr. Jordan.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to startle you, but my engineers tell me there's been a significant shift in your probability matrix.
Could you give it to me in English? I'm in a hurry. We're getting ready for the demo.
Well, I'm afraid you can't have Farnsworth body anymore.
Why is that?
Because there's a bomb under your seat.
Where are we?
At the moment, we're nowhere. Watch.
Is that what's happening at Forum right now?
Yes, it is.
Hey, that's Tom Jarrett. What's he doing?
Quiet, Joe. Listen.
What is this?
I've patched the high voltage mains into this panel. When they plug in their demo, they'll blow every circuit from here to the compact booth.
Are you crazy? You're gonna electrocute somebody.
Tom, I'm getting the distinct impression that your heart just isn't in this. I mean, I'm hearing some real reluctance. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Well...
You agreed to stop the demo, right? But you don't want to see anybody get hurt. Now, Bruce Farnsworth offered you this cushy management job if you did this, right? Uh-huh. I know how these things work. So let me make a suggestion. Sit down, shut up, and do as you're told. I'll be back as soon as I cut the net feed so they can't pull anything across. Oh, and don't get any smart ideas about tampering with the panel. It's booby-trapped.
He's going to disarm it?
He's going to try, Joe.
Well, why?
Because good people sometimes get involved with bad people.
I feel like I'm watching America's Most Wanted with Mr. Rogers.
Red or green? Eeny, meeny, miny, green.
Whoa, what happened?
He cut the green wire instead of the red wire. I've seen it happen again and again.
Well, where is he now?
He's already been collected, Joe. Now his body is yours, if you want it. However, if you do take this body, you'll spend the rest of your life as Tom Jarrett.
Hey, no fair! You've got me over a barrel this time. I mean, Bruce Farnsworth was one thing, but the least you can do now is find me a woman's body.
Make your choice, Joe.
I don't suppose your boss is a woman.
You mean?
Yes.
I'm afraid that concept doesn't apply.
Figures.
Now what?
Cut the red wire, Joe.
Max, you scared the shit out of me.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's me, Joe.
Joe, thank God! They're picking up pieces of Farnsworth all over Harvey West. What happened?
There's no time for that now. The presentation starts in 20 minutes.
Joe, everyone thinks you're dead. Even I thought you were dead this time. The presentation's been canceled. All hell's broke loose. There's rumors someone put out a contract on you. I mean, Farnsworth.
Max, you've got to uncancel that presentation. Tell them Farnsworth would have wanted it that way. Tell them anything. I'll start setting up the demo. Go!
Right!
Oh no, I've got to stop that guy from cutting the net feed so I can transfer the demo.
That won't be necessary, Joe.
Hey, did you do that for me, Mr. Jordan?
Of course not, Joe. You see, there was a significant shift in his probability matrix.
Never mind, I get the picture.
Welcome to the new technology session at SCO Forum.
What are you looking at?
Bug. Killer bug.
SCO. 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 SCO.
Look around, everywhere you turn there's chaos. It's everywhere in your code. You try everything you can to vacate the bugs that swallow you whole. And all else fails and you're going to kill all the bugs that you might have today. I know a way that you can have your day. Call up your mentor and do bust your code.
Good morning. My name is Tom Jarrett. I'm speaking for Bruce Farnsworth, who couldn't be with us today. I'd like to introduce an exciting new technology we're calling SCO DoomBugger. I don't really speak marketing, so let's just jump right in and see how it works. The helmet Rhoda is using is just a prototype. Now that we've acquired VisionWare, we expect to have lightweight goggles later this year. This is a piece of code from our installation program, Custom. There's a bug now. This little critter is a dereferenced null pointer, one of the more mild-mannered bugs. We're really cracking down on these guys in the West. Check that out. Here's a much nastier customer, an internal error 11. This guy can shoot back. SCO DoomBugger is compatible with all existing tools. Here, we'll switch from Argus to ADB. Whoops, that was a symlink. Now I have no idea where we are. But that's okay. Oh, possible stack frame corruption. Yeah! Way to go, Rhoda! Okay, now let's see what else we've got in here. What other bugs? Oops, well, there's no stopping this one. Well, that's it. In about 10 minutes, we'll have some workstations set up so you can try it for yourselves.
I can't believe it's over.
Don't forget FCS. It ain't over till manufacturing sings.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Joe, my work here is done. It's time to leave you to your destiny.
Mr. Jordan, wait.
Is that Jordan guy here?
Yeah, he's right here.
Your project is on track, and you're the manager of your group once again.
Thanks for all your help, Mr. Jordan. I hope you understand when I say I hope I don't see you again for a very long time. Say goodbye to Mr. Jordan, Max.
Goodbye, Mr. Jordan.
Goodbye, Joe.
You know, Joe, it scares me to think that heaven is run like SCO.
Max, I'm Tom. You just called me Joe. And what's this about heaven?
Joe, relax. It's only me here.
I think you'd better relax for a minute.
You mean you're not Joe?
Are you kidding? I'm Tom Jarrett.
What about this?
A soccer ball?
Joe, it's your lucky volleyball!
It's not mine. Are you sure it isn't a soccer ball?
Oh no. I just don't think I can handle this again.
Max, I don't really know you well enough to give you advice yet, but I think maybe you've been working too hard. You should take a break.
What the?
Psych! You should have seen your face when I asked if it was a soccer ball.
You bitch!
Oh, bastard, you mean?
Thank you. You know, you're living proof that a little testosterone can make a nice person into a total jerk.
Oh, you women are all alike. You women are all alike. So sensitive. Rhoda, go home. It's Friday night.
Back off, man. I'm an engineer. I'm gonna find that display bug that kills me.
I'm gonna sign you up for one of those life balance seminars.
And just remember, Farnsworth isn't around anymore to hand out bonuses.
Come on, Max. Not all of us are motivated by money. Some of us are driven by a higher purpose.
Yeah, like insecurity, guilt, and work addiction. And get out of here. Be gone. I've got to get to work.
ears will bleed, but I gotta help this bitter creep. Wanna tell him that the queue is closed, but he's never gonna let me go. He could read the stupid doc, but he gives me double talk. I'm just a techie gigolo. I got a user wanna call all day, yeah, yeah. I had this call since the day began, oh no. I had this guy, he's crashed all the time. Said I got a little user and it won't run X now. Monday morning when I come into work, see the queue lights flashing in red. Said his system's got a little quirk, but I think the quirk is in his head. In the evening when the sun is sinking low, everybody's on their way back home. But I'm stuck here all alone with a DOS head on the phone in the tech support pleasure dome. I got a user wanna call all day, yeah, yeah, my. I had this call since the day began, oh no. Said I got a little user who's crashed all the time. And I got a little user and it won't run X now. Real bizarre and it's got no good PR, but I've seen a lot of people go. Some do ES, some just change their work address or become a sysmom dynamo. Guess it's just one thing that's left for me to do, cause I think I'm too important to lose. But with no one on the queue, we won't get our revenues. So I'm stuck here singing the TS blues. I got a user wanna call all day, yeah, yeah. I had this call since the day